just about set to kick it off. Off we go here in Baltimore. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
This game will start with a throw on first down. Throwing it out wide, and Metcalf has it. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Cowboy 80. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Steady.
They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Come on. Hey, Viking 18. Dragon 60.
He'll look to throw. He's got his tight end. That's fire move. 11 yards on the pass there. That's a Steeler first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
We'll try the right side this time. And he'll be brought down to 45. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
It's one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve at.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go, and you can see why.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Now Jackson. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
John Harbaugh will send out the field goal unit. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. His kick is good. From 60 yards out, he's got the legs to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
That's good for a Steelers.
A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
3-yard line.
Okay, ready? Come on.
Metcalf, the motion man.
18.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by... And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Ravens take over.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. His 6th touchdown now for the season. An extra point attempt to follow. He knocks it through. And the Ravens are out to a 10-0 lead.
Steelers nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Velus Jones now on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Right there, right there. Ready, ready.
Trying to start on the ground. And, oh, they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's second and 9.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. 70 Timberwolves.
He'll drop to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike, getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
Third and 15.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That is well done there, converting on third and 15.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Here we go, set. 19, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, hurt. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Now give on the ground, and he'll get this to the 43-yard line. Mike Green is there on the stop.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back, and they'll take this down inside the 35. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Ready. Cougar 19, Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
On the carry, here's Israel Abanikanda. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 31, here's second and 9.
Red. Lightning 18.
Back to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. That's a Steeler first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And it'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
The 2-yard line.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up first and goal.
Let's go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Here we go. Let's go.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Roman Wilson. Touchdown Steelers. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are on the board. It's 10-7.
Steelers 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. A first down throw for Jackson. That one complete. It's Keaton Mitchell. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second
From the 44-yard line. Here's second and a yard. Throwing Jackson. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long. Back to throw, Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Hey, 18, pioneer. Wrap up. Go,
Metcalf, the motion man.
Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. No chance at all. He'll go down. Mike Reed in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
The pressure gets them again, and again he goes down. Nnamdi Madubuike working his way in to earn his 2nd sack of this first half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw. Looking down the field, but that ball's incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down. The return is Williams. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. On play action, here's Jackson. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Alex Highsmith. And the Steelers are going to get the football back as we reach the 2-minute warning.
Okay, break. Hey. 70 Timberwolves.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Ready up.
Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal.
Come on, set.
Austin brought in motion. Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball at the 3, second down, and goal.
Ready.
They'll go with him again. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. They'll throw out of the gun. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal. Oh, and he pushed it. Something looked off at the snap. And he has missed it. The kick, no good. And this is going to remain a 3-point game. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Jackson now. Going for it all. And this will be incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson. In trouble, and down he goes. That is T.J. Watt. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's third and long. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. And this ball's going to go out of bounds, not the way you want to begin the second half. The football will be marked at the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Hey, Alpha, it's hot.
On the handoff, here comes Mitchell. And he'll get about 5.
He was brought down by Nick Cross. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 4. Now it's Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And he will score. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. They're going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks.
Their own 11-yard line.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Cougar 19.
On the ground, it's Abanikanda. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
11-yard line.
Ready,
Try again. It's second and 10.
ready. Craft all 80.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
And he finds his tight end fire move. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
It's the quarterback. Oh, the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And this will be recovered by the offense. So no run back at least, but it'll still wind up a turnover on downs. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Prep, 70, Timberwolves. Ready.
Here's Abonaconda. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. It's incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 42-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's the tight end's Dallas Goedert. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
2nd and 2.
The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Now a toss left side with Mitchell. Open space to the 35. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A big play there for Baltimore. It's a gain of 34.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson. That's to the end zone. But it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now. Running is Mitchell. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Patrick Queen on the tackle. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Return it. Attention.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. This one is pulled in on the feet and bounds. Yes! Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens up their lead. It's now 24-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And they will finally track him down, not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the Ravens' 49-yard line.
19 Tigers. Go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Ready.
2nd and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Now they'll set up to throw. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's complete to his running back, Israel Abanikanda. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
At the Ravens' 32-yard line.
On the jump.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60.
They'll look to throw again. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
That's good for us.
22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
10-yard line.
Ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points. They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
60 Eagles. 18 Rattler.
Austin brought in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. So, we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Sit up. 180. Sit up.
We see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
At the 31-yard line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Now, faking the give. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
You see so many of these crossing concepts, Mike, at every level of football because they're good versus man, they're good versus zone, and the best thing they do is they get the ball out of the quarterback's hand and in a good position for run after catch.
Try to set up the screen to Mitchell. And the defense can't welcome the stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7. And it brings up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Hey, sit on! Sit on! Hey, report!
Now, Jackson. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. It's a big one for the Ravens. 45 yards. Mitchell will take it in. Touchdown. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The kick is good. Makes the score Ravens 31, Steelers 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Ready. 19 Lions. Here we go. Set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, yeah. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
And the Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw. They set up the screen for Abanikanda. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Here we go. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready.
Back to the air once more on second down. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked by Malachi Starks.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
It's a big one for the Ravens. It's a gain of 49. Another run here with Mitchell. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Alpha, sit hot. 180. Sit hot. 180.
We're going to run it, and this is LaQuint Allen. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Sit up.
Now Jackson. Short, complete to Likely. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Second and 11. So it's a win here for the Ravens. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.
Football weather has arrived and things are getting interesting. I'm Scott Hanson. Here's your Week 10 edition of the Weekly Recap. Lots to get to. Let's start in SoFi Stadium. The Chargers at home to take on the Seattle Seahawks. And it's the son of a former NFL player, Oronde Gadsden II. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. 58 yards for the score. Next up, how about a trip to Vegas, everybody? Checking in on the Raiders. They're playing host to the Miami Dolphins. And oh, it's the Cheetah, Tyreek Hill. Playing like street football. Everyone go deep. And this time, it works. 69 yards for the touchdown catch. One more to show you. Let's go to Philadelphia. It's the Eagles taking on the Cowboys. And here's the Cowboys wideout. He's going to look this one in, and he'll take it from there. A 43-yard touchdown. The Cowboys win their second straight as they get the victory here. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hanson. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.